Hi guys, Troublmaker here playing Pillars of Eternity, and I am going to do a mission today. So I have to go to where? I will be doing which one? That I don't know. I completed Rogue Knight. That one I can't do. Can't do that one. Enter the Tower in Heritage Hills. That's this one. Undying Heritage. That's what I'll be doing. And that one is a part of the... see if I can get this right. There's so much mythology in this game. There's so much story in this game. It's hard to keep track of a lot of it. It is of the Wodaka, Cult of Wodaka quest line, which was handed to me after being directed to the Temple of Wodaka to try and find some answers. I was getting some pretty, how would you say it, discrete tasks to complete, all sort of one-liners. And so to get in here, I've actually already done this. I say, how do I get inside? And then I had the option to either get permission from somebody else or pay him off. And so I chose to pay him off. And so I have already been in here, not too crazily long. I killed off a few skeletons, but not too much. I just kind of wanted to see what was going on here. And it looks like my first trap, a tanglefoot trap. I can't use the camping supplies there. Oh, I have a level up. Fascinating. Let's see. Lore. All points into lore. And she has a whole bunch of new tier spells here. Excellent! She gets a ton of spells compared to everyone else, meaning she won't have to choose between healing and damage, which is a good design setup. So this is a literally dead town. There's nothing here. It's like, ooh, we have here a gull and a revenant. So we'll send this guy in the revenant. Everyone else on the gull. We'll try to get rid of the gull first. And we do have, as always, a few more. I'll send the wolf on these guys. And then we can get everyone else here. Well, not everyone. I'm gonna stick a bunch of guys on the other one. These actually all die very quickly. So not as terrifying as I made myself believe them to be. Anything here lootable? Nothing here lootable at all. Blood moss in a very bizarre place. Let's see the side here under the lift, and looks like there's a bit of an opening here. I foresee an upcoming battle. Or not. Some crappy crossbow. Most of the loot that I can loot from these places is not going to be better than what I already have, because what I already have is quite good on one hand, and also it's you know, pretty high level on the other hand. God, there's so many of them. Okay, let's go with tier 4 spells. Oh yeah, that's right, I have tier 4 spells now, and she has 2 tier 4 spells. Some of these aren't too bad. Another heal, direct heal. Ooh. Ooh, this guy's in trouble. Let's see if I can get a horrify on all these guys. Troublemaker, no! You shouldn't be in direct contact with damage dealers. See if I can knife down this skeletal warrior. And we can cast another area of effect spell. There's actually a wizard just sitting in the middle here as well. And he's dead. Okay, I'm going to try and peel off all I can off of El Troublemaker, who is now dead. Who is next to dead. He doesn't have to die though. He does not have to die. Okay, why won't it let me... Oh, he's actually dead. He's full on dead. Okay. That's my archer dude. who probably should not be taking melee damages. We'll pull him back. All these guys, the only one I really lost was Troublemaker. I haven't really used any tanky powers yet, have I? The powers of the tankers. A little bit of focus never hurts. Oh, that's a Darghoul. It's not just a regular ghoul. It's like, why does this one have so much health? And yeah, you know, like one of the ghouls actually died from Cleave before that thing died. That makes a lot more sense actually as to why this has been taking so long. Because the first ghoul that I ran into actually did not take a lot. Well, he died a lot. He took a lot of damage. Okay. Rise, El Troublemaker. Fermented caribou milk. That is absolutely sick. That, and you can't actually ferment caribou milk. Not that I know, but that's for any good reason. At all. Not one good reason. What's this here? This is the tower. And I think that's what we're here for, right? Enter the tower in Heritage Hills. Yes, it is. Got a grappling hook there. That could be useful in the future. What else we have here? Another camping supplies. Okay, I found 2 camping supplies here, so maybe I'll take a rest. It's going to cost me 8 hours as well. And then I'll grab the second camping supplies here. So I'm back to cap on my supplies. And now I'm going to enter the tower. So we have the massive stone door of the temple seal. There doesn't appear to be any way to opening it. So speak the word you learned from the Leaden Key Acolyte. You hear rumbles and clanks from the hidden tumblers as the door unlocks. That's it. Choose your own adventure. And now we enter the tower, which is tower, so it's going to be multi-floors. There's no such thing as a one-floor tower. That would make it just a bungalow. So right at the bat we have some goals here. And I have a quest update for Undying Heritage, which tells me, get to the top of the Tower of Heritage Hills. Fair enough. What else do I have here of value? Oh, yeah, this guy. I captured this guy. I can choose to release him anytime I want. It's kind of interesting. Do I suddenly... I think I can... No, 19 hours. So there's actually nothing of relative value here at all. But we do have some goals to take on. So send this guy here. That one there. I'm going to hit Troublemaker off this side for now. She has 2 powerful shots. Yeah, I knew there'd be a pile of gulls. And we have, what's this, a skeletal wizard in the back. He's actually going to be my new main target for our archer. Now we have all this set up. I can send in the Troublemaker. Let's do a little bit of splashy damage on these guys. Oops. Now this person can get another round of shot here. It'd be great. I still have a lot more spells I can use though. Okay, let's book slap one of these Darghouls. Not just a regular one, it's a Darghoul. Okay, the book slap did not work. And the skeletal wizard still seems to be quite alive and well. I haven't used any of my pre-spells yet. Let's go with this thingamabobber here. Oh, El Troublemaker, just kind of quietly running around. Okay, so we should have our 4 chants. And that means we get our wisps. Trying to get everyone on the Darghoul since that guy wouldn't last long. And with the help of Wisp, the Dargul is no longer with us. So it looks like we have more of an alchemical place here. Look at these, everything here. So this has crumpled page from Adhelm's journal and Trindig's letter. Day 7. A week of study and we're still none the wiser about this device. Trindig remains optimistic. I don't know what I'd do without his spirit. Trindig's. Dearest mother and father, you'll be pleased to hear that I've learned much already since coming to the city. There are many incredible ruins nearby, and Master Greg has allowed me to accompany him on a number of expeditions. I've rendered you to inside an ancient Egrithian tower. There's an entire district built around it, but the locals have mostly left the tower untouched. They have left us a temporary living quarters here so our work can continue uninterrupted. It is an unsettling place at times, but Master Greg has been constant comfort, and he is quick to remind me that things we learn from this tower may one day help us find a cure for Waydwin's legacy. I better get some rest now. Dr. Greg likes to get an early start in the morning. All the love, Trindig. I can sell those memos later. Phew! That was a powerful sneeze. Okay. And this must be a bed. Looks mattress is lumpy and smells of old straw, but whoever slept here at least made it neat. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so we have at least 2 revenants here, so I'm assuming it's going to be just another galore of death, or on death, yeah. Not as big though. So I'll send Troublmaker on the Ranger as he chants away. These guys should all die very easily. I can't foresee much coming of any of this. I mean, just my tank here is actually going to be able to take down one of these revenants by himself almost. Okay, and as per usual, I like to explore every single part of every single floor. So you got Potion of Power, Skin at Scripture, page from Adam's journal. Let's see what else he has. Day 2. We've completed our measurements of the machine. Thanks to Trindig's youthful agility, further examination is required to discover its intended uses. Burn, seal the hatred twist within the... Okay, so it's like a holy text of some sort. Oh, we have a skeletal wizard, a rogue, and a fighter. And 2 fighters, actually. Okay. I get things, and we have a little bit of a choke point here, so... won't quite be getting to do anything cool there. Yes. Other than shoot lasers at them. So much for you. Huh? I don't know if this horrify even affects skeletons. I mean, hypothetically it shouldn't. Okay, so this is probably an area that I pretty out-level, at least for now. That was amazing. So I just discovered the secret here. And it's a piece of debris with a lot of gold. I kind of thought that would be a trap in that room, but it wasn't. So no one used this bed in weeks. Okay, and looks like this floor is done sauce. That was easy enough. I wonder how many levels are going to be on here. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot less than Odd Nua. Odd Nua is kind of like, I don't know, it's probably half the game, I don't know. Could be. It's not a very big map. I assume the DLCs or expansions for this game will either create a brand new map for us to explore or add on little zones and side quests for us to explore. And what do we have here? A single Dargul. A single 2 Darguls. So much for you.
this one? What is it? These ones are in for a walloping.
If I was to do this all over again, I would not make my Chanter a melee guy. I'll say that much. Turns out the perfect weapon for a Chanter is not a melee weapon. It's actually a close range weapon, like a pistol. And had I known that, yeah, how I play this would have turned out very, very differently. And we have a lot of guys. So, and a lot of these are actually goals. High. Oh, wait, goals. They're the easy ones to kill. They're not the dark goals. These are ones that will die to splash damage. Oh, what do we have here? Another Revenant. Adding into the funds. And they're also slow moving. I'll try and clear these goals first. Chance at 3. I want 4 to get my my wisps. There you go. Excellent sauce. Okay. Another easy fought battle. And nothing to loot off these guys. The loot pinatas are... Oh! Hey, what do we have here? A few secret items. There have been no traps here. Throwing hatchets would be a cool addition to this game. Oh, maybe another journal entry from Eldhem. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear out our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish study on our own terms. Our own time. Just as said, as much to Trindig, the sky came to life with stray lightning. I said it's good omen, but the poor lad spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. That's sad, poor guy. Alright, off to war we go. Wow, that is really... I totally forgot that I was on like a sneaky mode, but that allowed me to sneak right in there without anyone even knowing. Now I can fire close range shots here. Die, Revenant! Scum! God, these guys die so easily. Is this the pulling, pounding energy of the machine feels even stronger up here, so perhaps it'll get stronger over time. We have here page of Eldham's journal. Day 10. Patrons grow impatient with the lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spend a few nights here if they think it's so easy. People are getting upset by the lack of results for the money they're paying. Oh, what do you have here? Incantha. Aldhelm, I did receive your recent summons, as well as the 2 that came before it. I've been waiting for you to present yourself on the doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person. A firm and unwavering no. I wouldn't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team, glorified engineers, sitting in that tower, sweating out the runes I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is the missing piece of your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, it's knowledge I've always valued. I am just around the corner, and I encourage you to find me some should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. Yours truly, Incantha. And I also get a ring from this, which is awesome, because rings is actually something that I'm actually short on, and it's kind of surprising that I could find anything of value in this place. Are any of these actually stats, or are they just... Yeah, they're just all things. Okay. So what kind of ring did I actually get here? Major Spellbind, Arcane Dampener. So that's going to be our priest. Get this one. Nice! Got rings on his hands. They're magical rings, though, not the gay kind. That, well, I guess men wear big, giant Super Bowl rings, so... Alright, moving up to the next floor. These are very, very small floors. 1 room per floor. That means I will spend as much time loading a floor as I will doing the floor. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Never mind, I'm at the top of the tower here. This is now tower 3, the top of the tower, and the top machine. So I gotta find out how this thing works. And standing near this device feels like being blown about by a stormy gale. The stone steps and hum something, something, something. I didn't read the whole thing. Go into sneaky mode.
Still nothing.
Oh, there's someone to talk to here. Man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arch back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Adra pedestal. Only his bared teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Here. What do you want?
Who and what are you?
Brackenbury. 7 tours to the ruins beyond Solace Vale. I'm an animancer. Still an animancer. That's what
Tell me what happened here. He smashes a fist into the outer pillar. His hand makes a crunching noise but doesn't bleed.
Research. We came to do research. The tower. Some commission from God. Hardly matters now.
If I had a copper skeet for every fool and answer whose thirst for knowledge led to disaster, well, I never would have ended up in the Gilded Vale. That's for sure. Stick to the present. When did the disaster happen?
Lights in the sky, static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trinley, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask and carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, it was strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. 7 days, didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight. And the machine. This cursed spire. Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we woke that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop? Couldn't start. Years I've been doing this. Years. And I knew how these things work. I don't know how this happened. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar. Clinging to what I eat.
Slow down. What does the machine have to do with souls?
Down. I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick. Yes. Rub your hand over real wool and the hair of your head will follow. So is this machine. It has the power to manipulate souls. Why? For what? How many others lie buried in the ruins of Air? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
How can I help?
Help I need. It's heritage. Squanders her research on frivolities. Then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. And Cantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
She wasn't here the night the machine came on, staying with her patron somewhere near. Too good to be burdened with our ignorant company. What happened to the stranger?
My assistant, he's said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know. By morning, the machine was on and we were slain. People were already in the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members.
You're not like the gulls in the street.
But I would be. My body is there. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. I'll do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
What happened to the rest of your team?
By the time I realized what happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed and we healed, and locked ourselves in the tower of work. And there came a time when the hunger struck. There was hardly anyone left.
Okay, we'll accept this. I'll get the words from Encantha.
She was here, in the district. Probably here still, always prepared. Clever lady, that one. Perhaps you could bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you the secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
Okay, kind of creepy. I kind of wish there was a fast way to get to the bottom, but oh, look at that. Proceed to the bottom. That is awesome. Very good, Obsidian. You knew exactly what I knew I would want. I would want to make a way of skipping all those floors that I've already been through. It would ultimately be pointless. Hopefully this gets me to street level. Street level will be awesome. Just first floor is not good enough. Because it basically just means I'm skipping one floor. What will it be after this long loading screen that just goes on forever? At least every single loading screen has its own loading screen art. I mean, yay, right? Someone did concept art for these stairs here. Yeah, that's the thing, and it's not what I wanted, but oh well. Beggars can't be choosers. Out we go to another loading screen, and this one is for the city. Yay, the city! So Encantha is apparently still in the district, which means I'll have to clear out the remainder of the district to try and unlock the secrets of the tower, which, well, let's be honest, are very secret. Seems to turn people into on the undead ghouls. And ancient peoples of the area. Okay, so continuing on through this area, which, you know, honestly I probably should have cleared out.
How may I help?
Let's get a little bit of area effect damage.
Point the way. Dead on. My bow's ready.
Yeah, one more left. Not even worth the money. Okay, it's just a crappy old hatchet. Nothing, any real value here. We have here some kind of food item. Whose house is this? Cantha's house. Okay, that was easy. It's a very small district, so I guess it's not that hard to figure out where everyone is. She lives in the district, so we know that much. That must be a Cantha. I'm not going to rob from her. Careful, Troublemaker. This one thirsts for kith blood.
stayed in such good shape by choosing my means carefully.
I need the words that operate the Gwithian machine in the tower.
Fool Alden. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. Simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
Dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a glass. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I bet he didn't even tell me the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for me.
Tell me the tower's name.
It's called Terra. They built the machine atop it to contain the souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the deer world, on wheels, built to move souls.
Why would the Gwithians want to tether souls like this?
Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one.
Where would they move the souls?
Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields. To collect them like butterflies under glass. To melt them down for raw essence. Unfortunately, I don't know.
You seem to know a lot about Tyr Knoweth.
I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
How do you operate the machine?
Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I'd release them.
And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
I could help you, but I won't. Here, I've specimens aplenty, and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. The answer is no. You're dead. Why does any of this matter? Because my research will outlive me. I'll have time and opportunity enough to accomplish more than any ants manager in the history of the field. Hoarding knowledge is pointless. Nothing is more important. We gather and say, and through it transcend the thousand insectoid lies that brought us into. And who will know about it? All I've learned, years of studying the Gwithian language, no one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Your opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. You're wrong. I'll build it forever. I'll cling it. That will give me something. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows. Your legacy lives on.
So be it.
Oh, I got it.
My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need. Something has awakened. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Terra. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
Explain how the control words work.
Turn it off.
Okay.
That would be easy now that you can read the words. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for Instinct.
Okay. So I now have the ancient Gwithian language, runes management, which will help me quite a bit later on in the game. for some other things, because you actually need that language to carry on in a lot of places actually. So it's not something particularly new. And now I'm going to just quickly look around here, see if there's any things. And already found a camping supplies that's useless to me. What's this building? Volta's Manor. I'm not going to go in there because, well, I don't know what that is, to be honest. Okay, so we have some ghouls here. And I'm just kind of trying to clear this general area, more or less for future planning. Instead of dark ghoul, you'll have a very important part in my death cycles. For me trying to kill. Because my melee can, for the most part, take on the regular ghouls pretty easily. Yay, free endurance. One of my abilities actually makes it so that when the paladin successfully gets off a kill, endurance will heal around for everyone. And it did get something out of there. So what's this place? Nothing actually. Nothing at all. But is this an alternate way of entering the area, perhaps? Because it's confusing. It has the loading screen for the city. Maybe it's just a house with dead people. Some sort of tomb, actually. A mausoleum. Okay, so we have a trap here.
I'm here. Got it.
Can anyone disarm this trap?
What is it?
There we go. And just some crappy things, actually. Oh, good. You can actually disarm traps, and disarming the trap actually gives a ridiculous amount of experience. I feel foolish for setting all those traps in Odd New at that time. Jeez. Probably set off like 100 traps in there. Made the area 10 times as hard as it actually probably was. Just from the traps. Well, that was kind of worth it. I mean, it's 150 experience for setting up a trap. And I got 2 items that I will vendor probably. A headless horseman. Freedom from all. Hello, lots of guys. Huzzah! We have here claw marks on the vault. Wait, is there actually something here? Yeah, requires lockpicks from mechanic, and it's actually going to get me an amulet. Awesome. Another well worth investment of time. Guess that would be here. Yep. So, what kind of amulet is this? Spell defense bonus. Well, I know who's getting that. Or maybe it'll be her, because he already has. Okay, she has one as well. What does this do? Nothing at all. Okay. Well, is there any person who doesn't have a token cape? She does not have a token cape. Well, now she has a token cape, so she can be a badass like the rest of us. Single dark ghoul. I am not going to pause this. Let's let this run. Just one Darghoul.
Point the way.
Just to make sure. Okay. There was a thing about getting a tasty snack. I don't know if he meant that he wanted human flesh or anything along those lines. Yeah, there would be a creepy factor to it, but I'm more or less open to it. As long as it's not my flesh. Bolts are already been pried open, so there have been looters here. Okay, off we go with the ancient Igwithian language to do something to the machine. Turn it off, I suppose, will be what I do, and in we go. And obviously I have to go through every single individual floor. Competent warriors, and will continue to chant, which is yeah, what I do. He does them all simultaneously. It's kind of a weird thing, though. I mean, oh, awesome, perfect, guys. With Skyrim, this is the game that the one game that I always compare to this one. With Skyrim, when you chant, you can't attack. You can attack in between chants, but you can't attack while you're chanting. So he's like, "Lost, oh me," and then you kill somebody. Hello, dead dude. Is he not doing so hot? Okay, so jagged agile pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework, and runs through the copper veins. The panel is covered with runes, which you can now understand. You recognize the word end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize the inscription for a manner in which you can turn the dial, and it means a throttling the machine. Let's choose end. The command word leaves your lips, and the dial sinks into the agile under your hands. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant. Yay, I guess? What happens to him now? Aha. And do we have to turn this in? I guess so. Or is it completed? It's completed. Okay. So I just have to do these other ones now, which are a little more complicated. But I won't be doing them next. Actually, next time I'll be doing the Master Below back at Odd Nua, because now I have the Igwithian language. I can do that. So I will be doing floor 14, and I was probably on. Yeah, floor 14. I'll do something around that. Next time I do a video. For now, my name has been Troublmaker. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. See you guys next time.